So this is not meant to be motivational, but if it inspires the shit out of you, my bad. Oops. Not sorry. I heard a beautiful word today that you gotta hear too. I believe their name is Casey Steinbeck on Instagram. Love you. Um, if you know they are, and it was about holding the line, holding the vision, holding the frequency of what you know is meant for you, despite the circumstances. Yes, the life be life and out here in ways that you tell me, right? Because I could tell you, holy mother freaking life in. But, and yet, here we are. And so it is. And what? And what is what I'm here to bring to you today. Like, it's a swift kick in the ass in a positive way. And what? You got all this shit going on. You're going to survive it. You're going to live through it. And if you don't, yay, you're back to, your original form and, you start again or whatever the fuck happens. Who cares? Like, I love hearing, like, it doesn't matter in the most ridiculous way that you can put it to yourself, because it really doesn't. But everything matters so much, and it should, because that's what you're here to feel, as a soul going through these shitty ass things, right? The feeling of the things is what's important. But you know what? Like the push through, like, for me, it's shifting into, and we have days, we have levels, but today that word made me feel like, what the hell are we doing if not, you're here. If you're here with me right now, you got you have other gifts. You have other powers going on. You have stuff that you're thinking about that the average Joe is not worrying about right now. You're not worrying. You're feeling frequencies and stuff. Like, we're weird like that. And we were made that way and we like it. So let's embrace, right? And let's hold the line. I loved that. Hold the line, hold the frequency for someone else. Like when I'm not feeling it, I want you to hold it so that I may feed from you, and vice versa. When I'm feeling it, you bet your ass I'm gonna be here. Like, you got this. You more than got this, right? You are a creator of worlds. Like, we are one. We are it. So the feeling like, that's more than, like, why do we feel alone all the time? It's part of the design to just, like, that separation is what makes you feel like you have to you externalize everything and you make everything, all the meaning, be out here. If it would be so easy if you just, like, when people pass away, then it's all integrated and, like, oh, I get it now. You need to get it now, not get it. You're gonna get it then, and it's gonna be beautiful at a level that you can't imagine. But now is when you're, like, literally on on the front lines for source, for the universe, for what you about. Like, you're on the front lines. So these things coming at you are literally like, I swear to God, it's because you're so powerful that it can't be just like, I'm just gonna lay everything out. It's all gonna happen for you. But, I need you to feel motivated to get up, right? Because that's also, I don't know about you, but I know about you actually. I know a lot about you because you're here and we are similar. But do you ever feel like a sort of fear sometimes about under motivation where you thrive under pressure so well and you're just used to like everything's coming at me, so I'm gonna, and if things are calm, if things are just, you may feel the relief of being at peace and not just about to get your head cut off for a second, and then you're like, so what's happening? What's good? It's boring. Or you may not admit it. It's just, also it may feel like, I know something's coming. So come on. Get it over with. I feel it coming. And that, I'm sorry, but it's not conducive to rest. It's not conducive to feeling all all good and peaceful. That feeling of like, I know something's coming. Whether it's like something wonderful or something horrifying, you know it's coming. And so you feel it before it's here. You feel it before it's here. And so you just need it. Like, even in your rest stage, you're like, I know what's next is some. So give it to me, So maybe our job is coping with the space, right? And I talk a lot about, the space between and all of that, but maybe it's funny. Maybe it's like, haha, hilarious that, I need this. I need the thrill of like, I don't know. My relationship to the unknown is like, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to call it love hate, but maybe that's what it is. Or just it's developing, it's growing. We we're dating. we're making conversation, we're getting acquainted. Yeah, that relationship with the unknown. We have to. Like, it's literally inevitable that change will happen, and you're always on this precipice of, I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, we did that worked out this way, cool. But no one, like, I'm telling you, the way the world is right now, if you're here, once again, like, how the fuck, right? How is this even happening? First of all, yay, shout out to all of us, right? But how 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 are we just, I'm at a loss right now. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a weird time. It's a weird time to be alive, but it's also like, oh, I get it. Because in times before, it just felt like, for a lot of people, things were guaranteed in a certain way. Like, things moved slower. Uh maybe like generationally, that's what was called for at the time. Like, you've heard like grandparents or like, just historical figures or anything that you've heard from the past. There was a slower way before where people just, obviously technology, everything, it just, but think about it. Those people were still living in the now, still doing literally the same spiritual work that we're doing now, but things just moved at a different pace, I feel. It definitely was like 20 years later, you're like, uh, and even now we do that. Like if you're more than 20 years old, you've figured out that like, things drop over the years, no doubt. But things are just unmistakably moving faster now. And I mean spiritually in every sense of it, but mostly that, like, and so some of us are called to go beyond because as Stella Adler, if you don't know, find out. She said about actors that sometimes you're an actor because your souls are not used up by life. So you need more. So I'm talking to my artists over here, right? Your souls are not used up by life. And that was at a different time. Like when Stella said this, it was in those times where I think a lot was happening in those times anyway, if you look at history. But maybe it felt at a slower pace then. And you're like, my soul is not used up by life. In these fast-paced times, I think this is even more critical. Your soul is not used up by certain AI things and scrolling through social media and like upkeep of your image and like whatever the hell you're trying to do or hiding, which is to me like I know that a lot of people are scrolling and not posting. They don't have content. They're just posting out here, right? I mean, scrolling, not posting. So think about the majority of us just consuming so much more than you'd ever post. Like you might post a picture of like, here's my lunch. Had a great time today randomly, right? Or like, here's my beautiful child, because like I ain't about to post about me because my child is free and like they're here and they're beautiful and I want you to see them, That's easy. That's easy. And that's you like, here's some content. But if you're scrolling and consuming and knowing that there's something more for you, you are called. You are called to it. You are called to it. And guess what? It's not a call that you need to answer by like, I need to act on, like if you're if you're not an actor, if you're not a performer, if you know that that's not your bag, but like you're spiritually like you love artists and you're our people, you're here, you are doing the spiritual work within you that is changing worlds. So claps to you. Come on now. You're drawn to art and just shout out to ballet and opera because that shit is art and it's hard, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna mention whoever said it, because what matters is the impact that this person had on getting people on the train to this is so cool. Like, thank you for your dumb comment, because now it gets our people to commiserate and more people just like, oh yeah, let me show you how much impact this has. It's such a, and maybe that's the message. Like, let's circle back. Like some things just like fire you up to say, you know what? Like, I know everything sucks, but like, nah, I love this. I'm here for this. I'm here for us. I'm here for community. I'm here for love. I'm here to be thoroughly alive and experiencing it in every sense of the word and in whatever capacity that I can. So anytime you feel that spark of like, I'm gonna hold the line. I'm just gonna hold the vision when others can't. And I'm gonna be that inspiration when others don't have it in them, because some days we don't. So if I can be that for you just in this second, like hold that shit. Hold that line. You're here. You're here for a reason and you're beautiful. And people need to know you so that they can be inspired by you and we can feed off each other. See? Right? Just like hate feeds on hate, just like gross feeds on gross. You know what I'm saying? Like the horrible feeds on horrible out there. Yeah. You need that good vibe. You need that good shit to feed off of, even if it's like, us in these intimate circles talking about what we talking about. This is enough. Like, if I can give you that energy, you give it right back. And so we live on. And so the balance is restored, right? You're here to restore that balance. Everything that you're feeling right now is literally needed. So thank you. And share in whatever way you feel comfortable, right? Whatever way is like, oh, well, this is my contribution, right? And you know what that is. You know what that is. So even if it's just the listening and the feeling of it, ooh, that's your confirmation. That is your contribution, baby. You're doing it. You're here with us. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. And it's important. So I'm just so excited to literally hold the line, honored to hold the line and to integrate with you.